Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the corner. Welcome to your latest Chelsea news. Look, before we get into the news, I'm just baffled, man. I'm really baffled, and I need to let this out. I have to let this out just for my own sanity, for my own mental peace. I have to say how things are. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure how we are level points with Man United, Man United are about to get a victory against Wolves, which obviously was on the cards, but you just hoped and prayed that maybe Wolves could do something, because this isn't the best Man United side we've ever seen in our lifetime. In fact, it's probably one of the worst ones out of many of the worst ones that we've seen. But yet, they are level points with us, ladies and gentlemen. 25 points apiece. They've, I think, scored more goals than us so far in the Premier League season, which is another shameful situation. I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling a little bit worried. I really am. And it's so crazy. And it's classic Chelsea, isn't it? We go through a week where we beat Burnley straight after the international break. We have a fantastic win against Barcelona. We fight tooth and nail against Arsenal with a man down. And then calamity. Perfect way, the way Chelsea know how to do in the month of December, after being on the high and performing so well. Only Chelsea know how to capitulate the way we are capitulating. Getting absolutely bamboozled by Leeds. Thoroughly deserved to lose against Bournemouth. Thoroughly. I don't want to see none of this nonsense about, but let's take the positive. We had a clean sheet against Bournemouth. Wow, we want to take a positive because we got a clean sheet against Bournemouth. That's where we are now. Bournemouth, I swear to you, should have won 4-5-0. We didn't create any proper chances, man. We really didn't. And now we find ourselves in this predicament where I'm feeling a little bit not that good in the tummy. I really am. And it's not because what I ate last night or what I had in my breakfast. It's purely because how Chelsea Football Club's making me feel. We've got Everton in the Premier League coming up. And Everton are high-flying. They're a point away from us. And then there's the Cole Palmer thing right now. We're going to go through all the news. Cole Palmer is not going to feature against Atalanta. We're managing him. All of these things, it feels a bit strange to me. It feels like we're always in this circle of adapting. I get it. Long season last season. Club World Cup. Injuries this season. Suspensions. The amount of red cards we pick up on a regular basis. Injuries. Left, right, and center. Dilap gone for probably 2 months. We're going to have to make do with Jean Pedro up front, or Pedro Neto, Tariq George, I don't know. But then there's no Cole Palmer either. For Atalanta game, I'm worried about this Atalanta game. I'm not even lying. Away from home. With the kind of mood that we're in, I'm kind of worried, man. I'm worried that this might be a bit of a reality check for us right here. I just hope the players are switched on. But for some reason, and I want to know how you guys are feeling in the comment section. Are you feeling the same way? How we've gone from such highs to literally in a week's time feeling like, are the players really locked in? Are we focused? Atalanta, Everton, and I believe Newcastle right after at St. James's Park. Are we going to rise? Is there any rhythm in our play at the moment? And do you know what? Not having Moises Caicedo in the Premier League has hurt us hard. I hope this guy realizes that when he comes back, bro, please, I'm begging you, limit those clumsy tackles, man. You got a red card against Arsenal. I kid you not, there were a few other instances where you could have got a red card as well. You're a fantastic midfielder. You cover ground. You're robust. We all know, for me, you're one of the best players in the world. No, if not the best. Definitely the best in your position and one of the best players, period, right now. But you have clumsiness about you. I'm seriously feeling a little bit off that Chelsea are on the cusp of ruining the season in this month of December. Chelsea are on the cusp. When we were primed to perhaps do something well. And we've taken the route of, now let's ruin the season. Well, we're in the process of it. I need Chelsea Football Club to prove me wrong. I've been believing all this time. Still am, but I'm worried. I'm getting worried. I need you to now show me why I've been believing in you. You need to show me. Because I've shown that I trust you guys. And you've repeatedly let me down over this season. Brentford, Man United, Brighton, Sunderland, Leeds, Bournemouth, Qarabag. The list goes on. You need to start showing me why the fan base needs to continue believing in you guys. Please do so. This is the latest, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Vincent. No Cole Palmer in training footage today, but I'm told it's nothing to worry about. It's part of his integrated return, aiming to be ready for Everton game this weekend. Look, I get that. No Cole Palmer, but at the same time, this situation is detrimental. The fact that we find ourselves in this situation is a predicament in itself. No Cole Palmer for Atalanta. No Liam Delap for Atalanta. Okay, Caicedo comes back. But what else are we doing? We need to lock in. And apparently, Wesley Fofana might not play either because he can't play, 3 games a week. He's already played against Bournemouth. He's not going to play midweek. He's probably going to be okay for the Everton game. Some people are saying Tosin might be back. This is why I'm worried. I see Tosin in the lineup against Atalanta. I'm telling you right now, man, we might as well just collect the L straight away. Atalanta, I don't know what their form is like. Need to do a research. And that might be a video for tomorrow, match day. But Atalanta, last time I remember them, I know they don't have Gasperini anymore, but these guys are no numpties. Lockman over there, serious player. You put Tosin in the back line, Khalas. Told Chelsea are not looking to accelerating Emmanuel Amiga's arrival from Strasbourg this January, despite Liam Delap's new injury. Amiga joining Chelsea next summer, reasoning in story. Look, I knew that from the get-go, and I kind of agree with that. We don't need Amiga to come in right now. Amiga, continue with Strasbourg, finish off your season over there, and pay respect to the Strasbourg fans. We can't just be doing that kind of stuff, right? I know what Enzo Maresca is going to do anyway whilst Delap's gone. João Pedro either up front or Pedro Neto up front. Tyreek George up front. Now that Cole Palmer's back, obviously Cole Palmer's not available for Atalanta, but I know that's what we're going to do. And in fact, there are times where we kind of look all right with that type of football, that type of setup, with a false 9 setup. We kind of look okay. So let's see. Let's see how we go. Because ultimately there's Mark Guiu as well, by the way. So there's cover. How we set up. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, okay? Newsflash. It's not always about the squad. Because teams like Bournemouth, teams like Leeds, they've got lesser players who give more. Ultimately, yes, you need to have quality, of course. But if your quality is not matched with your attitude and behavior, you can throw your quality in the bin. A player can be full of quality, but they don't want to run hard. They don't want to compete for the second ball. They don't want to win the duels. They don't want to press. They don't show any desire to compete in the Premier League, compete in the Champions League. Forget it. You can have all the abundance of quality. You're going to do nothing. Opposition will always show. Some oppositions will have less quality than you, but they've got the heart and desire that will put them across the line. We've seen it. So I'm not worried about us not bringing in Amiga. Whatever we have, we need to find. Right now, the problem is here. The problem isn't on the pitch. The problem is here. We can't seem to rise against Leeds. We can't seem to rise against Bournemouth. I'm telling you, screw around like that away from home to Atalanta, you're going to get your ass whooped. It's as simple as that. According to reports, some Michaela Mudryk reports, for all the Michaela Mudryk fans out there, time for you to get hard. According to report in blah, 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 blah on Canal Sur Radio, Michaela Mudryk will be able to return to action after the 17th of January 2026, and Sevilla are hoping to bring him on loan. There have also been rumors that Chelsea could look to send him out on loan to Strasbourg. Poor Strasbourg. Look, he's got no future at Chelsea Football Club. Simple as. Right? And yeah, maybe he will be back 17th of January because it almost feels like a year, right? It's been a year since the debacle, Mudryk debacle last year. So yeah, maybe he has served his under the table ban. We still don't know what happened to the B sample test. No one knows. The biggest mystery in world football. What happened to Mudryk's B sample test results? No one knows. We're still searching for it. Maybe it's lost. We all know he's guilty ultimately, whether he knew it or not, like knowingly took those substance or not, I don't know. But the bottom line is his Chelsea career is over. And then, yeah, loan to Sevilla, loan to Strasbourg. I don't want him to go to Strasbourg. I don't think Strasbourg fans deserve that. Sevilla, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Last but not least, Chelsea's bid to be crowned FA Cup champions for the 9th time will begin with an away trip to Charlton Athletic in this season's 3rd round. The Blues will visit the Valley for the first time since February 2007. Fantastic. Long time ago, Charlton used to be in the Premier League. It'll be good to play Charlton. A lot of people, look, I don't know because I've obviously not gone to Charlton Stadium, but a lot of people that obviously stay in UK, they say that this is a fantastic day out. So hopefully this will be a nice match. But before that, look, we need to sort ourselves out, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get back into winning state. We need to get back into the mind frame we had for about a week. We had a solid mind frame for about a week. We need to go back to that and find consistencies in our team and in our life. Ladies and gentlemen, smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Till next time, take care. See ya.